morning, yoga team, or whoever would like to try yoga today. Maybe you've never done it before, and maybe this is your first time. Welcome to you, as well as those of you who are an old hat at yoga. This is my series of evolved yoga, and what I mean by that is I've decided to create a theme for each class in which I explain the psychological and spiritual elements and link them to the physical flow that I've created specifically for this theme. So the theme today, the phrase today, is stand up straight with your shoulders back. Stand tall, open your heart, lift your body and express yourself in an open, strong manner. Now, what does that mean in relation to the psychological and spiritual side? When I'm referencing spiritual, I'm not talking about religion. If you have your own religion, if you follow your religion, you can maybe bring elements of that into what I'm saying and relate it to you, yourself, and your personal beliefs. But yoga is not about following a specific religion. It's about looking into what you personally believe and bringing it into a whole encompassing nature, the universe, the world as one. So that's how we're looking at it. So when I say spirituality or spiritual essence, I want you to take that for what is right for you. There is no specific rules here. It's what works for you. So the psychological and spiritual elements of stand up straight with your shoulders back. Often in life, trauma, fear, and perceived failure can make us feel that that really affect our psyche and affect our confidence. And in that, even if it's a perceived failure, you perceive yourself to have failed, or a perceived fear, that can be really, really important and potent as well. A perceived fear, or a trauma that actually has affected you in your life, your body actually reacts to that, and it reacts to that in a physical way. So when we see people and they are slumped, they look disappointed, they look sad, they look fearful, our whole body closes in. It closes in around us, our body hunches, we lean forward, and this actually blocks the nervous system. So it blocks the free flow, it blocks this opening free flow. So what scientists have discovered, that it actually can affect the levels of serotonin in your body. So when you're dealing with traumas that may have happened more than once, when you're dealing with fears that may have happened more than once, or a perceived fear that you've created, when you're dealing with this effect on your psyche and your confidence repeatedly, then our body starts to slump. We take on this look, we take on this closed heart, closed chest, rounded shoulders, closed neck, closed throat. Feel and look about ourselves. It stops neurotransmission. It stops the ability for serotonin, our happy, stand up tall and open hormone, to be created. So what I want to talk to you today about this feeling of feeling small, and how yoga's physicality can actually open this right up. So you can become so open through the physical effects and the asanas of yoga, particularly with the choreography that I've created and the flows that I've created today. I want us to mimic the confidence. So mimic the confidence to feel the confidence. Yep, so mimic this opening and instruction of your body to open right up, so that we can feel that, so that we can increase these levels of serotonin, and so that we can strengthen and stretch and open right out. So you'll see a lot of shoulder, chest opening today, neck lengthening, just expanding movements, and not a lot of closing down, if any. Everything's going to be really open. You will obviously work on your standing strength and work on your upper body opening, but this whole feel, I want you to leave this class standing tall, walking tall, with your gaze ahead, daring to speak your mind and your desires, and eliminating fear. So let's grow confident together. Stand up. Stand up tall with your shoulders back, with your feet together. Draw in your abdominal section, lift up tall, pull your shoulders right back and tuck your chin in. Dare to express yourself. Dare to be strong like the mountain pose that it is. Relieve yourself from this slump. Open up and become the person that you really want to be, to say the things that you want to say. So as we stand in mountain pose, we normally stand with our hands by our side. I want you to move your hands bit by bit, very slowly, a little bit, further and further back. Stand up taller. Dig your feet into the earth. Zip up everything and lift the crown of the head towards the sky. Hands going further back. Can you feel your chest starting to open? Open, tall, lift, push into the ground. Take it further back. Start to breathe deeply. If you prefer to use Ujjayi breath, then make that sound at the back of the throat, the sound of the ocean. Express yourself through this sound. Hear your breath deepening. Take it further back. If you have a practice that follows the use of bandhas, check Mula Bandha, check Uddiyana Bandha and draw in more. If you're new to class and those words are alien to you, just pull your tummy button in a little bit. A little bit more. Can you feel your shoulder blades squeezing in towards each other and activating, opening the chest and the front shoulders? You're going to feel so many different muscle groups on this front body working today. Lengthen your neck. A little bit more. And then finally, on the exhale, bring your hands back to your side. Oh, roll your shoulders. Just that small one movement makes such a difference to our activation, to our standing up tall. Let's begin our flow. Bring your feet hip width apart. Stand tall on your mat. And then lift your arms up and turn your thumbs upwards. Good. Take yourself into squat position. This is Utkatasana. So we're going to pull the tummy button in a little bit more. We're going to check that we're not overarching in the lower back. Tuck the tail here as the arms are lifted and the thumbs, just going to move back a little bit so you can see me fully. The thumbs are open here. So we're opening out the thumbs. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, take your hands behind you, keep your thumbs up. Good. As you breathe in, lift your arms. Let's start. As you breathe out, take your hands behind you, not affecting your legs in any way, just movement through the shoulders and the arms. Inhale, exhale. That was your last time. Inhale, put your hands onto your hips, into your waist, and then exhale and lengthen, but don't fully straighten the legs. Inhale, go back to your Utkatasana position. Exhale and lengthen. Starting to wake up the legs now. Please don't lock your knees here. One more time. Sit back in the heels. Exhale to lengthen. Good. From here, take an inhale. Take an exhale and draw your body down. Bend your knees lots. Take an inhale, come halfway. Take an exhale and bend your knees even more as you draw down. Even if you're flexible, give your body time to wake up. Good. Exhale, come down. Release your hands. Place your hands on your shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, put your hands on the floor. Step back to our first plank. If you'd rather drop your knees here and take your plank, easy. Level 1 is here for you. Level 2, straight up into our full plank. Let's gather our abdominals inwards and upwards, pull the shoulders back, and make sure we're not doing that closed feel that we're trying to eliminate today. Hands should be shoulder width apart. We're going to make small circles to the right. So take your body round and through in a circle. 2 breaths per circle. Take an inhale. Take an exhale, warming up your wrists. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Let's do one more. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Good. Take your right leg and step it out to the side. Turn your foot out and lean. And then come back, step it back in. Take it out, lean, come back, step it back in. One more time. Opening up the hips, lean, come back in, and your first down dog. Feet hip width apart or a little bit less. Hands shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers, bend your knees, lift your tailbone. Stay here, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Try not to drop your chest too much. Think about pushing into the hands and lifting upwards and backwards with the knees a little bit bent. Last breath out. From here, keeping your legs bent. Walk your hands towards your feet to the back of the mat. Turn your toes out. Show you a little bit more. Turn your toes out to Charlie Chaplin position. Bring your hands around the inside. Take hold of the backs of the legs. Inhale, bend your knees locked. Exhale, forward, fold. Stay here. Breathe in. Breathe out. And as you breathe out, really roll your shoulders back away from your ears. Breathe in. My knees are really bent here. Exhale. Pulling myself in a little bit more each time, but keeping my knees bent. Exhale. Good. Inhale, turn your feet back to forward position, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fall down. Take chair pose, inhale. Now at the back of your mat, good. Turn your thumbs the opposite way, turn them outwards. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep, keeping your thumbs facing outwards and back, good. In, lift. Exhale, breathe out. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale, stand up. Exhale, open. Good, so you're at the back of your mat. Stay at the back of your mat. Take chair pose, thumbs face out. Inhale. Exhale, sweep. Second round from the back of the mat towards the front. Inhale. Exhale, sweep. Keep turning those thumbs out. Feel the shoulders closing at the back and opening at the front. Good, one more, lovely. Then bring your hands onto your waist. Inhale, lengthen. So each time you do this, exhale, bend. You may be able to expand a little bit more. Inhale, lengthen. Yeah. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Really feeling the buttocks stretching here. Exhale, fold. Remember, keeping your knees bent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, lengthen, hands on shins. Exhale, walk forward this time to your plank. To the left side. Circle round. Inhale. Exhale. So option on your knees. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Stepping the left leg out. Step out. Lean. Come back. Step out. Turn your toes. Open your hip, the inner thigh. Come back. One more time. Push to down dog. Good. This time you might be able to straighten your legs a little bit more. Pull your shoulders back, shoulder blades back. Feel that stretch. And if your heels get to the floor, that's great. If they don't, then keep them off the floor and lift up. It's all about the spine. From here, walk your feet in Turn your toes outwards, create some space between your heels, bend your knees, tuck your arms through, and this time you might get your hands a little bit further round, just depends on your flexibility in your shoulders, and then fold down. Keep pulling inwards with the knees bent. Inhale, try and lift the tailbone a little bit more. Exhale, pull the crown of the head down. So I can feel I'm already getting a little bit further here. You might be too. Exhale as the body warms. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, turn your toes forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, drop. Inhale, stand up to chair pose. Good. Now turn your thumbs the opposite way. Inhale here. Exhale, push back. So thumbs go in the opposite direction now. Open out. That feels hard. It feels strange, but it's fantastic. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Working the legs as well, of course, in Utkatasana, chair pose. This time stand up and open out. Let's make this a little bit faster. Chair pose, thumbs up. Inhale. Let's do 2. Exhale. 2 of everything. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Hands on the waist. Inhale. Exhale. So I'm straightening a little bit more now. Inhale. But you might be higher than me. That's not a problem. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Come halfway. Stretching the backs of the legs. Big time here. Good. Exhale. From here, put your hands on the floor, lengthen. And then exhale, step back. Okay, come to your plank. And then round to the right. Inhale. Exhale, remember the knees down option. Inhale, just 2 times. And then exhale, right leg out. Inhale, further this time, lean a little bit more. Exhale. Inhale, just 2 times. Exhale, lift up, down dog. Inhale. Connect to the breath. One more. Walk in, turn your feet. Come round the inside to the outside and then fold. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling the opening in the front shoulders here just as much as you are stretching the legs. Lovely. Turn your toes forwards. Lengthen your spine and then fold. Take it to Utkatasana, chair pose. Turn your thumbs the other way. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep behind you. Try and get a little bit higher. Inhale. We need to really make sure these shoulders are open for our full flow. Stand up and open out. Straight in. Yeah. Take chair. Thumbs up. Sweep behind you. Exhale. Lift, 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 lift. Expand. Inhale. Now you're warmer. You can go a little bit further. Good, nice. Hands on hips. Inhale. Exhale, stretch. Really feeling that in the calves and the backs of the knees. Exhale, stretch. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. One more. Forward fold. Good. Hands on shins or the floor if you're feeling flexible now. Good. And then walk forwards. Top of your mat with your hands. Circles. Inhale. Exhale. Really feeling the wrists waking up. Left leg. Going through this big stretch. Back to center. Through this big stretch. Back to center. Good. And then up all the way into your down dog. Breathe. 1. 2. Walk forwards. Turn your toes. And then you might be able to get a little bit further this time. Inhale. Pull down onto the ankles. Exhale. Breathe fully. Try and lift the tail a little bit more. One more breath. And then hands on shins. Lengthen. Fold. Take chair. Take chair. Thumbs. Good. Work them. Yes. One more. Open out. Sweep back. Stand up. And then finish here. Good. How does that feel? Great? Yeah? You feeling fully warm? You ready to expand a little bit more and work the legs at the same time? Now we're going to go for our full floor. We've got 3 floors today. We're going to go for the next floor, and then we've got a balance floor at the end as well. So you've got your hard balance challenge at the end. But let's go and learn this full floor with me. Turn so you can see me as much as possible. So I'd like you to stand with your feet together. This is going to make you a little bit wobbly, especially when we forward fold, but that's the challenge. Dig into the earth and find your stance and keep yourself expanded. So from here, I want you to lift your arms above your head into prayer. I'm going to move back, sorry guys, you can't see me there. Yeah, lift up into prayer with your hands, and then take your hands behind your head on the exhale. Inhale and stretch, eyes forward. Exhale, keep the crown of the head growing up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. So you're feeling that stretch. Just give me one more to make sure we know how it feels, how it should feel, stretching the backs of the arms, the tricep. Now keep the hands here. Take an inhale and expand your chest, and you'll feel those triceps pulling in now. Soften your knees. Exhale, fold forward. There's the balance challenge. Inhale, rise. Keep opening here. Mini back bend. Exhale, but it really is mini. Inhale. I want this more to be about opening the chest, pushing the elbows up. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here. Place the hands either on your shins, or advanced people on the floor, and step your right leg back. So go all the way with your right leg back. Make sure your front knee is over your ankle, and then open your arms with your thumbs up for our crescent lunge. Tuck your tail. Expand your whole body. Breathe here. 1. 2. 3. Change legs so you can see me more. I think this is better for you if I do it this way. Good. Just for visuals. And then lift up. Open out into your warrior 2. So your lovely warrior 2. Beautiful stand here. I want you to tuck your tail. Check this knee is over the ankle. So really check that knee is over the ankle. And then hold it here. Good. Breathe in. You can take your eye gaze towards your middle finger of this front arm. Back arm really super long as well. Now listen, take this back arm, place it onto your head, opening up your elbow. Yeah? Really opening the elbow. Try not to let it drop or come forward or backwards. Open it now. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Open your elbow back each exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you feel this beautiful stretch in our anterior deltoid and our pec? Inhale. Exhale. Place your hand, elbow down and your hand up, and then lift the elbow to the sky. Turn your head, look up and pull the elbow back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep this hand exactly where it is. Keep the open feeling in the chest and the shoulder. Go reverse warrior. Elbow now drives down. Inhale. Your body is still in the middle. You haven't let this front leg go. We're keeping deep into the front leg. 2. 3. Stand up. Open your arms. Turn your toes to face forward and turn your thumbs down and lean forward, soften your knees. This is a wide leg forward fold. I want you to really open here like we did at the beginning. Yeah? And like we did in those Utkatasans, you're lengthening and you're pushing your thumbs back. Good. One more breath. Let your hands find each other. Let your fingers link. Soften your knees even more. Take an inhale. Lift the arms. Take an exhale. Tuck your chin and draw yourself down. 1. 2. Every time trying to move from the long neck. Remember, we're lengthening. We're going taller even though we're down to the floor. Good. Release your hands. Take an inhale and prop your spine up just to lengthen even more. And if your hands don't find the floor, bend your knees or widen your stance more. And then exhale and bring your hands through. 2 options here, guys. Advanced people, I'd like you to go straight to tripod headstand. Everyone else, don't worry about that. Just take yourself into a forward fold, level 1, bringing your elbows through the gap and pushing your shoulders away from your ears. And then if this feels accessible to you, pop the head down and lift your feet up to headstand. 1, 2, 3. Work yourself back down, or if you're in hands on the floor, everybody come and lengthen. Exhale, turn your heels in, come down to a wide squat. Put your thumbs crossed and your hands crossed and lift up tall, but stay deep in the legs. Now what I'm doing here is I'm pulling my hands behind me. I'm pushing up. They don't have to be straight. They can be bent, but really pull back and then sink. 1. Toes turned out. Nice deep sumo squat. 2. 3. Turn your whole body back to the front of the mat. Bend in that front leg. Warrior 1. The back heel is down. Take a mini back bend and push. 1. Inhale. Exhale. Sink more. 1 more breath. From here, bring your head back forward. Look forward. Drive in, feet together. Exhale. Lovely. Let me turn the mat. Let me do it the other way with you. So top of the mat, other side. Feet together. Let's get this flow. Lift the arms up on the inhale, palms together, namaste. Exhale, prayer behind your head. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Redrawing the bandhas. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale. Open, expand. Exhale, keep the expansion. Soften the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, lift. Number 2. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Release the hands. Place them on the shins of the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Step your left leg back. Exhale. Come into crescent lunge. Open up the thumbs upwards, backwards. Expand, tuck your tail, lift your chest. Draw your ribs in. And we're here. 1. Now as your shoulders are beautifully warm now, you may be able to lift higher and go further back. 2. Stand up tall with your shoulders back. 3. Sink deeper. Lift the arms up. Open out. Warrior 2. Face, and that's it. Turn the toes. Turn the back toes slightly in and sink into your beautiful warrior 2. Look to the fingers of the right hand. 1. 2. 3. Back hand goes lightly on the head, creating this beautiful triangle shape, and then the elbow opens backwards. 1. What we're trying to do is draw the elbow out and back. 2. Staying deep in the legs. We haven't changed the legs. 3. Now reach. Elbow palm up. Look up, and even more expansion right now. 1. Exhaling fully on 2. And 3, reverse warrior. Drive the elbow backwards, 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 backwards. Sink into the front leg. Remember not to lift up. Always sinking into the front leg and the back leg evenly. And if you can look up and drive it down. If not, you can put your eye gaze forward on the diagonal. 2. Really feeling this length here. 3. And as we come to face the long edge of the mat, turn the toes slightly in, turn the thumbs back, lean forward, bend your knees as much as you need to. If you're flexible, then fine, straighten out, but try not to lock. But really think about this coming from the spine, tuck your chin and lengthen the back of the neck. Grow taller in so many different ways. It's what we do in yoga. One more. Hands go behind you, link your fingers, inhale. Exhale, go over. 1. If your head touches the floor, walk your feet in a little bit. If your head's nowhere near, bend your knees and open. 2. But working on moving the hands away from the back as much as possible to stretch the shoulders. 3. Such a fantastic stretch. Release hands to the floor, lengthen, and then draw your hands through the gap and either stay with the forward fold or off you go to your headstand. 1. You may not be doing full headstand. You may be staying here with the legs bent or here with the legs open. 2. That's fine, wherever you can manage. And if headstand's not in your practice yet, take that lovely stretch. 3. Inhale, feet down, lengthen. Exhale, turn the heels in and squat. Find your thumbs and cross the other way. Inhale, lift up, pull back. Exhale, sink. Stay here 3 breaths. 1. 2. You should be really starting to feel this expansion. Good. Turn to the front of your mat. Bend your front knee. Back leg straight. Look up. Inhale. If looking up doesn't feel right for your neck, keep your eye gaze forward. 2. But pull the shoulders back and make a little mini back bend by lifting up and drawing the energy up from the front body and expanding the chest. Take an inhale, step in. Take an exhale. Let's move it quicker. Can we go quicker? Are you ready? Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Stand up. Exhale. Forward fold. Stay here. Inhale. Expand. Exhale, right leg back. Inhale, open the thumbs, expand the body, find your center line. Exhale, sink. Push the back heel away from you, lengthen your back leg. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior 2, drop the back foot. Bend that front leg. Inhale. Exhale, I've gone wider this time. Can you? Inhale. Exhale. Backhand on the head. Inhale. Turn and open the elbow in the chest. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale. Exhale. This time, if you wish, take your hand to the floor. If that's not suitable for you, stay with your elbow on your thigh. Exhale. Exhale, stand up, reverse. Stay deep in the front leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Turn to face forward. Turn your thumbs back. Lean and stretch more this time. Inhale. Smile. Exhale. Eyes down. Now I've looked at you. I can see you. Inhale. Exhale. Link the fingers. And further away from the back. Inhale. Exhale. Trying to go towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen, prepare either for forward fold or coming into our headstand. If not, you're in Prasarita Padottanasana. One more breath. and back down. Lengthen, turn your heels in, exhale, and lift and rise. Good. Stay here. Expanding your female energy here. Guys, you've got female energy too. Turn to the front. Lean back. Try and take a deeper back bend if that feels good for you. Step in. Bring your arms down. Again. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Stay here. Open up the elbows. Inhale. Exhale, dive. Inhale. Exhale, dive. Stay here. Inhale, lengthen. Left leg back. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, stay here. Breathe it, expand. Every time you got a chance to go a little bit further with this expansion. And your body will not regret this. Yeah, the serotonin is coming. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Backhand opens out. Inhale and really open. Pull the elbow back. Exhale. See if you can sink deeper. Inhale. Tuck in that tail. Lengthen in the spine. Exhale. You choose. Here or all the way down. Look up, look back. Inhale. Oh, feel that lovely tight chest opening. Exhale. Let's build confidence in our bodies to build confidence in our minds. Inhale. Expel fear. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Lift up. Turn your thumbs. Good. Hold it. Feel that expansion. It's the word of the class, isn't it? Stand up tall with your shoulders back. One more. Link. Rise. Draw down. One more. Find your position. Trasarita Padottanasana. I'll stay with this one this time. Elbows through the gap. Breathe out and lengthen, drawing the crown of the head down, pulling the shoulder blades away from you. Turn the heels in. Take that squat. Cross the thumbs the other way. And then lift up. Draw back. Oh, I love this position. Really amazing position. Tuck in. You've got everything opening. Yeah. Good. One more. Turn towards the front of your mat. And then lean back for your last back bend. Take the eyes forward. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Wow, I can definitely feel that's helped a lot. I'm standing up so much taller right now. I can definitely feel my arms have expanded and chest has expanded. Those of you who are used to a longer class and need a little bit more, please pause me now and repeat some of the flow, some of the full flow. You can definitely do that. You can even rewind, go back and do the whole full flow from the beginning again. I'm restricted with time, so I'm going to move on to balanced flow. So those of you who are coming with me, come with me right now. Let's take this balanced flow. So we're going to continue to expand and we're going to challenge our body to do that in a balanced position. You may wobble, you may fall, I may wobble, I may fall. This is going to happen, but that's okay. We get right back on and we start again. So let's start in tree pose, standing on your left leg, picking up the right leg and bringing it as high as your body will let you. Now you might find that that's not accessible for you. So why don't you take the leg down to the calf? Or even those of you who are beginning with balance or find balance really challenging, put your tiptoes onto the floor there. So we're right here in, in tree pose. And then from here, keeping the hips even, we're going to take the hands above the head, place the hands onto the back of the head and expand these elbows like we did before. But this time we've got both going in opposite directions. Tuck your tail and lift your rib cage a little bit more. Great. And here's the hard stuff. Let's continue with our breath, but let's try and turn our body towards the right leg. Now push your foot against your thigh and your thigh against your foot to gain strength, to keep balance. Stay here a little bit longer. Follow your eyes slowly back. This is the hard bit. Coming all the way back to the center and then to the other side. Stay here and breathe. Push your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. Try and take the back elbow a little bit further, a little bit further. Come back through to center. From here, go on to tiptoes, point of that right leg. Sweep the leg behind you. Take the right hand to find the inside of the foot. So we're looking at the inside position here. Let me just turn to show you how dancer's pose, beautiful dancer's pose looks. And then expand the arm forward. Reach forward with that left hand. Reach up and back with the right foot. Hold and breathe. Soften the standing leg. Lift up and back. Lift up and out and back. One more. Good. From here, bend slightly. Turn and make sure the hips face the floor. Open the arms. Push the back heel away and flex your foot. And then on an inhale, close down. And on an exhale, open out. On an inhale, close down. Keep the palms facing down. On an exhale, open out. Expand your fingertips. One more. Exhale. Take an inhale, draw your leg back in, stand up. Exhale, close. And they come back to you. Find solid piece of floor right here for the right leg. And find the tree pose option that suited your body, because this is not an easy tree pose. It's not. Push the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. It really, really helps. Also enables you to grow taller, which is exactly what we're trying to do today. Don't forget to expand the elbows out to the side as much as they are lifting up. Take your turn to the left leg. Follow with your eyes. Turn a little bit further this time than you did last time. Breathe in deeply. Lengthening your neck, tucking your chin, but opening the elbows back every time you feel they've relaxed. One more breath. Back to center. Change to the other side. Digging in with this right leg. Digging in with the big toe of the right foot. Back elbow away from you. Push your foot into your leg. Grow taller. Use your abdominals to lift you and support you. Back to the center. Back to the center. Good. On point. Whew. Love that move. Release it. Take it back. Hand. Arm in front. Lift up the back leg. Breathe and smile. Feel the opening on the front left shoulder. This anterior deltoid, which gets very tight. Woo! Thought I was going to make it without a fall. Didn't touch the ground. That's okay. Flex the back foot. Lengthen away from you. And then inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale, open. Stand up. Ooh, give me a little wrap. Oh, and a little wrap. Namaste to you all. Shavasana, take it if it's accessible in your household right now. If you have the time and the space, please, it's so important to take Shavasana. Lie down on your back in corpse pose and let your body take this all in. If not, and you haven't got time, you're so open now, enjoy this feeling. Stand up tall with your shoulders back. Dare to speak your mind. Eliminate fear and increase, we have increased your serotonin today. Lots of love to you all. Namaste. See you next time.